Well, good morning, guys. Oh, this is something y'all probably don't see every day, is it? Me up before the sun comes up. Oh, me. Over here at close to Middlebury, over here at the Gallops, and trying to head over here to the Middlebury yard and pick up picking up a 30. Let's see what we got here. Oh, me. It's too early, guys. I'll explain here in just a second why I'm up so early. But we are getting a might need to get my glasses out. 36-foot Jayco Eagle fifth wheel. It's going to Baldwin, Mississippi. It's going to look like Rove 14, but anyway, I just go ahead and keep that out because I gotta have it in just a second. But now the reason I am up so early is because we got some high winds coming. That I didn't. I should have looked. Well, actually, I did look. I looked at the windy app, and I'll explain on that windy app here in just a minute. But now I looked on the windy app a couple of days ago, and even the day before I came up here. But it's actually blowing in faster. So right now, whenever I get over here to Middlebury, I will I try to do like a little screenshot video kind of deal of the windy app, and but I gotta try to. I ain't really gonna record anything picking up. Guys, I'm sorry. One, it's dark, and two, I just ain't got time. I know it don't seem like much, but I'm actually running about 30 minutes behind. But right now we got like 25-30 mile an hour wind gust up here in Indiana, up here close to Elkhart. Luckily it's a headwind, but at the same time it sucks because I'm gonna be getting bad fuel mileage. But at least it's not a side wind that's gonna be pushing me all over the place, which is still gonna be pushing me. But whenever I get down close to Indianapolis, it should die down a little bit, about 25 mile an hour to 30. It's not going to be too much, and I'm going to be fighting that pretty much a headwind all the way home. And make sure I'm getting in the right lane. They got some little construction going on right here. But whenever I get home or close to home, getting into Mississippi and coming down basically off of 40, start heading down into Mississippi, and especially whenever I get home. Now, if I'd have gotten up when I normally do and then get home when I normally do, I'd be having about 50 to 55 mile an hour wind gusts is what it's calling for tonight. So that's the reason I'm up so early. Guys, it's 6:30 Eastern time, so it's 5:30 my time. If I can get over here and get this hooked up real quick, hopefully get out of here by 6 o'clock my time, or 6:30 at the latest, and then hopefully I get home right about the time that wind should be coming in, if it don't speed up no more. I'm hoping it don't. If it starts, I want to try to get as far as I can. I may have to stay the night somewhere and just get up in the morning. It's supposed to die back down in the morning. I mean, I'm not going to push it so hard I want to be dangerous or take a chance of getting blown over or anything like that. I'm not going to do that. Guys, for those of you that don't know, on these campers, technically, and these are company policies, but technically we're not supposed to pull these things when we have over 25 mile an hour wind gusts. Usually if it's like a headwind, then usually we'll push on through a little bit past that, but not too much. But there does come a point when it gets too bad. But basically, if you get blown over and they go back and they look in your area and see that basically hey, at the time that you got blown over, wind gust was over 25 mile an hour, then you are fully responsible for that camper, not the insurance. So, or not their insurance. So, but anyway, let's see here. Alright, I'm going to start my directions. Let me cut my volume up a little bit.
It's like, I give answers to like one of the things.
This is the first time I've come over here to this yard, guys. We now got 2 Middlebury yards, so it's been a while since I've been to a Middlebury yard anyway, but I've never been to this one before. They just opened this in here just I think a couple of months ago. But if y'all want to, just stick around and just hang out with me. I may get a little quiet, guys. Like I said, it's too early. Yep. I better stop for the school bus. Don't want no school bus ticket. Them things get expensive. Guys, I can't stand people that run a stop sign on a school bus. I used to drive a school bus. I can't. There's just no sense in it. Put them phones down. Stop texting. All that stuff. Here a few years ago, guys, y'all know I'm a fireman and first responder. Here a few years ago, right there in my hometown, just right down the road from me, we got paged out to a call. Car came from behind the school bus. Didn't run the school bus.
In a quarter mile, try right onto County Road 35.
Like meeting it. Came from behind. And I guess the lady was on her phone and wasn't paying attention, looked up, and there was a school bus. So what did she do? She took off towards, or merged off to the right to try to go around a school bus, which is where the side that the kids get off on. So, what did she do?
Continue on County Road.
She ran over and killed a little 9-year-old girl. As soon as she stepped off the bus, it hit her. We got paged out to that wreck, and I had to work on that little girl. There's no sense in it, guys. No sense in it whatsoever. That little girl hadn't even started her life yet. But anyway. Oh, wee. But no, guys, like I said, I'll try to throw in a little clip of like a little screen video, whatever it's called, screen recording of the Windy app, how to use it. If you've never used it, guys, if you've never heard of it, and you're in this kind of industry, RV transport, guys, even if you're in the trucking industry, driving a big truck, guys, this thing still comes in handy.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto County Road 22.
But it's called the Windy app, and you can basically find my location, and to find your location, guys, you can see what the wind is, you can see what the wind gust
Take
is.
the next left onto County Road 22.
You can scroll forward to see what it's going to be like hours ahead, what it's going to be like days ahead. Pretty neat little app, guys.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto County Road 35.
Pretty neat little app. Now there are times that I have seen it, and it just, I don't know, it didn't seem like it was that accurate. I mean, there's times it showed that it was, wind was blowing more than what the
Continue on County Road 35 for 3/4 of a mile.
than what the what do you call it, the wind was actually blowing. And then there was times that I think the wind was blowing more than what it was reading. So I mean, there are times it's not completely accurate, but for the most part, it's pretty accurate. Guys, I hope I can remember how to get out of here. Bunch of little turns. Be careful pulling the camper out of here. Oh, wee.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto County Road 20.
We almost there, guys, I promise. Yep, what we got here? Guy on a bicycle. Good thing he had that little red flashing light behind him. Hope the car
Turn
behind him
left
seen
onto
it.
County Road 20.
Yep. Saw him at the last minute. Alright. Here's another little
In a quarter
flashing
mile,
light.
you will arrive at your destination.
Man, these people up here, man, they ride bicycles and stuff all year round. One of the security guards at one of the yards, man, he rides a little moped thing. Just rides that thing year round to work. I hope he lives close, but because, man, I've seen him up here riding that thing in single digit weather. So let's see here. Alright, looks like we're here, I think. There. Yep, Actually, it shows them down a little bit, but this is it. Guys, this is a pretty neat little old light. I like this. This is a neat, let's see, left lane, check in. All right, I'm gonna pause y'all and I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm back. Guys, like I said, this is a nice yard. Very nice. They got a nice guard shack, everything in here. This first part right here is all concrete. The drive is. All this is gravel. Of course, I don't know how long this gravel will last where it turns into potholes, but guys, this yard is huge. I was telling her what they need to do. We try to pay attention to my lanes here. I'm going to, or my roads. I'm going to row 14. Good Lord have mercy, guys. This yard is huge. They need to move everything. Like I was telling her, and she agreed. They need to move everything from the. Oh man, there's campers and campers and campers and campers in here. And there's still a lot of room. They need to move everything from the old Middlebury yard, move it over here, because one, it's closer, and then use that, the old Middlebury yard, for the overflow. That's what they need to do. And guys, I hope there's some more rows. Because I'm row 8 right now, and I need to be on row 14. But guys, I mean, this thing, this yard it's lit up. I don't know if this is like an old fairgrounds or what. Let's see here. Some of these little cones are blown over. But yeah, guys, this thing has lights and everything. It's well lit up. Yeah, I like this yard. So you got all them right there that we just came across. Let's see. All right, that's 15. All right, here's 14 on both sides. So let's go ahead. Here's some Jacos right here. All right, so I am looking for says serial number is 0120, stock number is 9184. So we're gonna look for either one of those, 0120 or 9184. And I may have to get my flashlight out to see him. Yeah. Cut my other little light off or run my battery down. Alright, there is, well, might need to keep it on. I can't see. 0120 9184 or 0271 0272 0278 0327 029. What did we say? 0120. I think these are all the Eagles right here. 0120. think that one's too big to be mine. That's a North Point. That's a Durango. Yep, them are Durangos. That's a Pinnacle. Sport Trek. Here's an Eagle 0281. Pinnacle 0304. There's a Pinnacle. Here's an Eagle 0287. 0314. 0279. And 0120. Alright guys, y'all help me look. Don't let me pass it up. If I pass it up, it's gonna be y'all's fault now. Somebody needs to back some of these up a little bit further. Yeah, let's see here. And I'll show you why I just said that. Alright, let me back up. I don't know which line is off, but guys, if that camper was closer, let's see. Let's see if I can't get y'all over here, so that way y'all can see him. Alright, if that camper right there was closer to that camper, and then there's another camper on this side, and then plus if there was more of a line of campers going down past that one, guys, you couldn't get this camper out of here. That's just way too tight. You wouldn't be able to get it out. You'd have to try to pull some down, but anyway. That's mine right there. That's what I'm picking up. Guys, that looks longer than any 36 feet. 36 feet Eagle, fifth wheel. And it says 0120. So that says 0120. But the thing is, guys, it may say 0120. We're gonna look at a little bit more. All right, R1 WN 0120. Yep, that's it. 360 DDOK. Yep, that's it. But I'm still gonna check the whole entire bin. So basically I'll find the paperwork and I'll get the paperwork out and I will check the make sure it's going to Great American RV in Belton, Mississippi, and I will also make sure that every number and letter and dot and T and whatever is correct on the bin. Because guys, you do not want to pick up the wrong camper and then take it to the wrong place, because then you're going to have to bring it back on your dime. But anyway, I'm running behind, so I got to get this hooked up and get my butt out of here. But I'm going to try to do a real quick little screen recording of the windy out and show you just a little bit how it works. And so I'm gonna throw that in here real quick. All right, on the windy out, I'm not gonna get real in detail to it, because like I said, I really don't have time, but I'm in a rush. But so just go to the windy out, and then let me back out of this. I'll show you. Basically, that's what it looks like, windy. And just type in on your Google search, or if you got an iPhone, I don't know how that works. I'm one of those crazy Android users, so but anyway, but that's what it looks like. And then, so just click on that. Down here in the lower right hand corner, you got this little red circle with the 3 lines. Hit that. And then up here at the top, you got find my location. You'll hit that. So it'll find your location. So you see I'm on the little blue dot right there that's flashing right there in the center. And then you scroll up, and that little crosshair right there, that's where it's going to show you the wind. So right now, basically got a constant 14-mile-an-hour wind. So hit that little red circle with the 3 lines in it again. And then if you're doing it on your phone, some of these may be different than if you're doing it on a tablet or iPad. But anyway, just look for the little icon for wind gust. And this one's right here is over in the lower left. Or lower left of them little, all them little boxes. So wind gust. And then you just hit the red X up there at the top, get out of that. And then my blue dots, it's still on the same. So right now we got 25-mile-an-hour wind gust. Alright, I'm gonna scroll over here and show you just a little bit south of South Bend on 31. I'm just gonna put it right there. So right there it's about 26, and you can see it's a headwind. It's sort of blowing north, sort of actually northwest just a little bit, but mostly north. But see down here on the bottom, you got your day, and then you also got your time. See, right now it's at 6 o'clock. So I can hold that and just put my finger on it and hold it and then scroll it over. So we're gonna go over to say 12 o'clock. All right, see what it looks like at 12 o'clock? See how all that stuff got darker? See, at 12 o'clock, we're going to have a 37-mile-an-hour wind gust. All right, I'm going to see over here on the left, it says Springfield. That's Springfield, Illinois. So we're going to scroll over there and just see what that purple is. That's 45-mile-an-hour. Let's go down here to St. Louis. 50-mile-an-hour wind gust. See, the purple is more. The red and orange, stuff like that, that's pretty high, but the purple is real heavy. The darker the color, and then green, you can see, is light. So there's like 10-mile-an-hour wind gusts. There's pretty much no wind. So let's go back over here. All right. So if I can hurry up and get out of here, we're gonna put it about halfway in between South Bend and Indianapolis. So I can be in Indianapolis, let's see, 6 o'clock. It's actually 7 o'clock here. So, let's see, 7, 8, 9. Time I get hooked up, about 10. I should be in Indianapolis about 10. So, see, it hadn't completely hit me just yet, but still, it's going to pick up to about 30 miles an hour. All right. So we're gonna get down here to Louisville, just south of Elizabethtown. I should be in Elizabethtown about, let's see, roughly about 1 or 2. So we just say 2. All right, so y'all can see it's moving east. So Elizabethtown, or basically being Glendale, it dropped down a little bit, but it's still moving towards me. So right now, so in Elizabethtown, by the time I should be getting there, it's still gonna be about 28 miles an hour. All right, so let's get on down to Nashville. All right, so I should be in Nashville about probably about 4 or 5. All right, 5. All right. See, guys, this stuff is moving in faster. It keeps moving faster. It's picking up speed. Because right there in Tupelo, Mississippi, guys, it wasn't showing that last night, late last night. At that early, it wasn't showing it was going to be in Tupelo till like, I don't know, 5 or not 5, but like 8 or 9 o'clock. So we're gonna scroll on over here. So I'll go over here about right here. That'll be about where Lexington is, and then I'll start heading basically down that way. And so let's just see what it looks like by the time I get to there. So we're gonna go, yeah. So yeah, so that's 40 mile an hour wind gust, guys. And plus, you see, that's pretty much gonna be a side wind. If I was just to push on through that 40 miles an hour, let's just say, let's say 8 o'clock. That right there is about where I need to be. So that's 47 miles an hour wind gust. If I get a little bit of a later start and it pushes on through a little bit, or say if it pushes on through a little bit faster, look at that, guys, 53 miles an hour wind gust. So it don't look like I'm gonna be making it home tonight. I'll probably make it, hopefully, let's see, about 4. I really don't like driving in that. Hopefully I make it over to Hurricane Mills. If I can get to Hurricane Mills on 40, I can stay there that night. Like I said, guys, I'm not going to push myself and be dangerous, but I do want to try to get as close to home as I can. But see, so I can get over there and stay the night, and then let's see, get up in the morning and see it's all pushed out of here. So see, like up here, let's see, where am I at? About right in there. See, it's about 20 mile an hour wind gust, 18. So everything's pushed out Tuesday morning. So I thought about just staying in Glendale, but I mean, it's still strong there. And see, it's gonna be coming in again. See, Glendale at 6 o'clock in the morning is 42 miles an hour. And I don't know. I'm just gonna play it by ear. But anyway, guys, this is the Windy app. It's pretty neat. Like I said, you can scroll through. You can scroll through several days. Like I said, it's probably not going to be as accurate like a week out, but I mean, it still gives you an idea, so that way you can plan your trip. Especially, guys, for those of you who run out west, or if you want to run out west, that way you can get a good idea of what the check your weather, see what it's going to be like. Make sure you're not going to be running through a bunch of snow, especially in like snowy areas up in the mountains, all that kind of stuff. And then like going through, like, say, the panhandles of Texas, going through New Mexico, Arizona, places like that, guys. Make sure there's not, check this Windy app, and make sure you're not going to be running up in a wind, because that will shut you down. And you can be in a rush trying to get there, and then all of a sudden you run in this wind not expecting it, and it will shut you down. Or you get out on the highway, and then the wind comes in and starts getting stronger and stronger, and then you ain't got nowhere to get off. No truck stop or anything like that. And out there, guys, I mean, the wind can last for a day or two, if not more. And then, so now you're stuck in the middle of nowhere, or you're out there on the highway trying to push yourself to get somewhere, and then you end up getting blown over. So just download this little Windy app. It's a neat little feature. And so see here, so it can take you on over. You can scroll out. Let's see here, where we at? See, Roswell, New Mexico, just south of there. Right there in Carlsbad. Look at that, 49. Yeah, let's see here. Let's stay in this little general area. Right there around Albuquerque, 45. Let's see what it's gonna be like a little bit later. See? Gives you an idea about what it is. See, that's Tuesday. Let's go over here to Wednesday, see what it's gonna be like. Wednesday sort of calm. See guys, it can pick up. See that wind? See, it looks calm right now. And then about 5 hours later, look at that. See that little red blob popped up there? I mean, it may not last long, but still, wind can change in a hurry out there. I know I keep showing y'all this, and I told y'all I need to get out of here, but let's see here. I'm trying to find it where it's like really kicking. See, this is up here around Flagstaff. 50 miles an hour wind gust. Here we go. Look at all that wind coming across Albuquerque. See, all the way from Amarillo all the way to Flagstaff. You're gonna be fighting wind. Look at that, 54 mile an hour. That guy's pretty neat. And that's as far as it goes. But anyway, I gotta get out here and get hooked up, guys. I gotta get on the road. So I'm probably gonna get horrible fuel mileage, one because of the wind, and plus I'm probably gonna be driving faster than what I normally do. So normally I like to sit back on about 66, 7, 68, something like that. I might be running about 70, 72. I don't know. But anyway, we'll get back with y'all on down the road. So, alright. Alright guys, so I just want to get on here one more time and show you. That's what I'm picking up. But I know y'all seen my lights during the day. I think I've cut them on and showed you a couple of times, but I don't think y'all ever seen them really at night. Guys, look at that. That thing lights up, and that's just one of them. That's the one up on top. See, you can see everything. I'm back right up here. And I still got to put my battery on so I can raise the landing gear up and get hooked up. But guys, I can see everything of what I need to do. And see that thing, man, that's not gonna blind you. And then I still got one more right here on the side that I gotta get hooked up. And I got another one I'm gonna mount on the other side in the same spot and I'm gonna hook up. And then I got that one right there, right below them 3 lights. I got that one. I'm actually gonna tie that one in to the one that's on now. But anyway, I just wanted to show you guys that and everything. So I'm finna get this battery hooked up, and then get hooked up, torque my wheels, check my lights, put my plates on, and all that mess. So, all right. What's going on, guys? Oh, me. We just got delivered and checked in, and I didn't really show anything, but as far as coming in here like I normally do. Normally I leave the house and come over here, but we're gonna leave here and go to the house. And while we're doing that, I want to explain or go over a couple of things. Now, on this unit right here, like I've told y'all in a couple of previous videos, that they like whenever it rains real heavy, and speaking of rain, I'll get back to this in just a second, but speaking of rain storms, guys, remember I was telling y'all how I was trying to get back home before all this rain and all this mess, or all the rain or wind and all that stuff came in? Guys, I barely missed it, and I even ran into it a little bit. about the last 30 miles, I probably shouldn't have been driving, but I mean, it wasn't that bad, but there was a couple of gusts that hit me pretty good that made my booty hole sort of, I guess, squinch up a little bit. Nah, I mean, it didn't almost turn the camper over or nothing like that, but I mean, it did blow me a little bit. But no, that close to home, guys. Now, if I was out on the road, just, I mean, another day making delivery, whatever, away from home, yeah, I'd have probably stopped. But being already that close to home, I ain't staying out another night whenever I'm 30, 40 miles from home. So, but anyway, got delivered okay, and left there, went straight from there, straight to the fire meeting, and then got home. Guys, we had some pretty good wind last night. In the county, knocked down some trees, power lines. My power went out last night. Stayed off about 7 hours. So came home sometime early this morning, I guess, while I was asleep. But no, anyway, on this unit right here, like I was saying, that being I'm just a couple miles away, then they would he lets me drop it there, and then so that way I ain't got to take it in and out of my driveway whenever it's real wet, and then mess up my driveway, get the camper muddy, all that kind of stuff. So plus he had told me that, hey, if you ever are just passing through and you want to drop it here, it'll be safe. Like I said, they got security. I trust them. I'm right down the road, so if I need to, I can go check on it. But I pulled up this morning and it was gone. So I went there and said, where's my camper? Because until they sign the paperwork, it's my camper. And I mean, it's not technically mine, but I'm responsible for it. So apparently they done picked it up and took it around back, I guess thinking it was somebody else's unit or something like that, like a service unit or whatever. And so they brought it back around, and I told the sales manager or the general manager, whatever, and then plus also the manager over the shop, that, and which the general manager, he's the one that told me that I could drop it. And so he had I told him, I said, they need to make sure that camper, or they need to make sure what camper they're taking back here to the back. Because one, if I was just dropping that camper and I was gonna come back today and pick it up and then continue on my trip, they just moved a camper that didn't belong to them. But I mean, that one did belong to them, but still, I told them that, I mean, I explained to them, until that paperwork is signed, I'm responsible for it. So let me get parked here and I'll finish up. So, but anyway, so I explained to them that hey, and they agree with me. They knew that. But so I mean, they brought it back around. I went out there, and of course I inspected it last night before I dropped it. No damages. And I took pictures, and then I also, whenever they brought it back out, I went back around and inspected it again and took more pictures. And of course I didn't find anything, so that was lucky. But I mean, guys, they could have, while they took that camper back there, I mean, they could have accidentally hit something or something like that, and then being it wasn't technically checked in yet, then I'm still responsible. So I am, and then also what I did is, not all customers, they put on there no driver damage. Most of them do, but not all of them. Here they usually do put no driver damage. But also what I told them is what I wanted written on there is that that unit was moved by the dealer before the initial inspection. So that way that covers me. That way, just in case maybe I missed something, they missed something during the inspection, or now that paperwork signed, they put a scratch on it or whatever, and then they come back and try to blame me, which I don't think this place will. I know them. We're real good. We're tight. So, but anyway, but I just had that put on there for my peace of mind, and that I just put that unit was or had them put and sign it that unit was moved by them before the initial inspection. So that way that covers me. So like I said, everything turned out good. Now what I'm gonna do is I've been looking at getting one of these, and I just haven't done it yet, but now I'm fixing to. Is a you know, like on a travel trailer, you can get like the locks that go over the tongue. I'm gonna look at getting one of them, which I don't really move that many travel trailers, but I'm still gonna look and get one. And I'm gonna get a I mean, guys, I looked, them things can go up all the way to like $250. I can't afford that, but I'm not gonna get a cheap one, but I can't afford to get a one of them high dollar ones. So I'm gonna get one that I think is gonna be secure enough. Now all locks can be broken, but anyway, as far as fifth wheel, like on big truck trailers, they're the same as for RVs, is a kingpin lock. And I'll try to leave yeah, I'm gonna take a little screenshot and I'll leave it right here. Alright, so basically all it is just a little round thing that slips up over the kingpin and it locks. It's got a little chain hanging down, and so that way people can see that, hey, that there's something there. And most time people use them for like theft. Sometimes they use them for, say, if a mechanic or something's working on like a semi trailer, or even these. That way it can't be moved, say if it was underneath it or inside or whatever. But I'm definitely gonna get one of those and start putting that on there whenever I drop it anywhere. Guys, if it's not recommended to drop one like at a truck stop or something like that, but say if you run into a situation where you just absolutely have to go somewhere, and you can't get the camper in there with you, and you need to drop it and then go, and you're gonna come right back, get you one of those kingpin locks and put on there. And like I said, all locks can be broken, but it's definitely a deterrent, and plus it's gonna take some time to get that thing off. But of course, like I said, that's not recommended. Not if you was out somewhere. Now, like I said, here at home, I got a little bit more trust, but if I was out, I don't, even with the kingpin lock, I just really don't think I would do it. But anyway, and then another thing, guys, is I'm gonna wrap this video up, but I done a sort of like a little unboxing and review of a I think it's called the Mission Darkness Faraday bag. And basically all it is, and go check out the other video of doing the review on this bag, but this is basically all it is. It's a little small little Faraday bag. And see here, you just open it up, you can throw your phone, all that, credit cards. If you're going through like a metal detection or something like that, you don't want to take a chance of the little strip or whatever getting damaged. You can put that in there, and basically you just roll it up, and it got Velcro, and there it is. So the reason I got it is cause these campers, they got trackers on them, and whenever we deliver, we have to take the tracker out of the camper, and then we have to take it back to Indiana, and then we leave it at the guard shack whenever we pick up our next unit. I don't fully agree with it, because I don't like people tracking me, but it's their camper, so it is what it is. But whenever I deliver that camper, there's I mean, I don't know. There's no sense or no reason why they should be able to keep up with me whenever I'm on my own time, not under a delivery, not under dispatch, anything like that. So, see here. So here's the little tracker, and basically, they keep these in the campers whenever we deliver them. We take them out. We got to hang on to them until we get back to Indiana. So, like right now, I've delivered that camper. I'm on my own time. I'm not under dispatch. I'm on my own time. Well, technically, they can still see where I'm at and see where I go, and which normally I keep it in the dually, and I use my other vehicles for just going out, because I usually only use the dually for work. But say if I did like this weekend, I gotta go over to my sister and my brother-in-law's house and take my tractor over there and help them do some work. I'm gonna be using my dually, so so they can see what all I'm doing. I don't agree with that. So basically, just take it, drop it in the bag. Then let's see here. You just take it. Let me switch y'all around here so y'all can see better. All right, there you go. Anyway, you just take it. See the little Velcro piece? Then you take it and you roll it again. Put it down on that Velcro. And she's sealed up. Now I've heard that C Farmer, he's got one of these. He's the reason I looked into getting one of these. Him and one of his friends, they put their cell phones, or one of their cell phones, in here, and they got on Google Maps or whatever, and was going to try to track it and see if it actually worked, and it does. So they put one of them put their cell phone in here. They drove, I mean, I don't know, about 100 miles or so, I guess, what they said, and then they stopped and went back and looked at Google Maps to see where the other one was, and it was still showing him where they put it in the bag at. So it blocks out all signals. Guys, you can also use this thing. I know I'm doing sort of like a review, but you can also use this thing if you have like one of those like the pre-pass, for like tolls and stuff like that. If you want to put that in here, say if whenever we're hooked to a camper, then the company you're leased to, or at least most of them, ours is responsible for the tolls. They pay the tolls. Normally what we do is we pay for them out of pocket. We turn in our receipts, we get reimbursed. Now whenever we're not hooked to a camper, whenever we're on our own time, then, or going back to another to get another camper, then we are responsible for the tolls. So some people have those little like pre-pass or sun pass or whatever, and I pass, I think, some of them, but they stick them up in the windshield, and then it automatically pays for the tolls. So, but so sometimes, like if you hook to a camper, then so that way you're not getting double charged. They're not charging any, or whoever you're leased to, plus charging you. Then they got to take it and hide it somewhere to where it's not getting a signal. Drop it in this bag, and it's not gonna pick it up. So, but anyway, gonna go ahead and get off here, and I hope y'all enjoyed this video. It may have been a quick one. I don't know, since I added this other stuff, maybe a little bit longer. But anyway, guys, if y'all don't mind, y'all hit that like, share, subscribe button, and I really appreciate it. Helps me grow, guys. I'm inching more and more to that 1,000 mark. Y'all help me out. Please help me out. It don't cost anything. Just reach up there and hit that button, hit that subscribe button. If you want to be notified, you can hit the bell notification. So, but guys, as far as subscribe button, it don't cost anything. Reach up there and hit it. That'd be like y'all paying me to give y'all advice and watch my channel. So it's free for both of us. So, but anyway, fixing to I got to run to town, and I got to get some oil and filters and stuff like that. I got to service my truck while I'm home, and let's see, what else did I do? I changed my hubs right before I left, both front hubs. I changed those. I got the parts for the ball joints and the upper A-arms, but I'm not going to change those until I get the money to replace the tie rod ends. So that way I can replace all of it, and then I can take it that one time and have it realigned, have an alignment done. So so I got those parts, but I'm probably going to do at least 1 or 2 more trips before I actually do that. But like I said, this trip I got to get my oil changed, change the filters, and get my tires rotated. And so try to get that done, and I guess look for me another load, a little short one. After I get the tie rod ends and ball joints and all that stuff done, and get everything aligned back up, then I may start looking for maybe Southern California or somewhere, a little bit longer run. So, but anyway, again, like, share, subscribe, guys. I really appreciate it. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. If you got one of these Faraday bags, leave it in the comment. So let me know what you think about it. So, but we'll catch y'all on the next one. As always, y'all be safe. Semper Fi.